Right, just entering Jay's outhouse where they've put all these packed, supposed to be professionally packed, and as you can see they've destroyed all these worldly goods.
Yeah, over 40 years worth.
What do you think how they've treated your worldly goods?
What do you think, mate? It's absolutely fucking disgusting.
This is what Sarah Brocking and Ashton Pym of LCLSLR think what is professional packing. Just have a look at all, they've absolutely destroyed all of our items. I'm absolutely disgusted and upset.
So why was it such a necessary to get all this out of your home in the first place?
Oh,
Why did it need to be dumped?
I don't know. We asked if we could come in and pack it ourselves, which is what we've asked them to do, asked if we could do it, and they said no. And they said, that's it, you can't go in, you're not going to be able to pack your own items. And I said, please can we pack them professionally? Please can we pack them ourselves, because we then know where everything is. But they said no. This is Sarah Brocking. No, Anne-Marie.
Yeah, after leading you on for a week, saying that you could.
Yeah, saying that we could.
And then run you one day off out of the blue.
Yeah. We promise you this, we will have a company that will come in and professionally pack everything for you. And this is what they've done. I've got actual expensive kitchen items here in bin bags. Dog cage thrown on the top of it. This is a £2,500 rowing machine which I bought for Jason for Christmas last year, and it's dumped here, and I don't know where the other part of it is. There is absolutely, well, we don't even know where all of the antique items are that we have, and there's lots of memorabilia that Jay's bought over the years. We don't know where it is. This is literally everything from the house dumped in here like a jumble sale. And I just don't know where to start.
It's making me sick, Cole. It's making me sick, mate, being in here.
And we've got 2
making me
days
sick.
to do this, to remove, obviously they're going to destroy everything. They're going to destroy everything if we don't take it all. But how can you actually see what you need from all of this? Where do you start? A lifetime of really personal items thrown into a unit, left in the cold to rot. This has all got all mould all over it.
Yeah, I noticed there's a load of
All bin bags here.
moisture all over your goods over there.
You know, again, there's a nice
Sorry, Jo.
food mixer table, there's all sorts of stacks in the dump. The TV, you know, we don't know where anything is.
Yeah.
And we haven't had none of this all over Christmas as well, by the way.
Yes, thank you.
I've had a house with
yeah.
blow up beds, right? No fridge. Right, I've had to eat out nearly every day because we had no cooker. Right.
Look, we can't even get across there to turn the lights on to the other part of the unit. This is what they do to you. This is what happens. They tell you one thing, they lie to you, and they do this, and expect you just to get on with it, and that's all going to be okay. That's all right for them sleeping in their beds happy every night. We've slept on the floor with nothing. Nothing at all. I'm disgusted. Absolutely, it's just how people treat people these days is not right. Towels all out of the airing cupboard, thrown, not even bags. And bedding, all nice bedding that we have, thrown. These are all.
I can't believe they put it all in like black plastic bags. The sort of stuff you do when you put your rubbish out, isn't it?
Exactly, that's how they've treated us. Like we're rubbish. They've thrown all of our, that's how they think of us, as we're trash. They've put all of our stuff in bin bags and thrown it on the floor in here. Look, towels, bedding. Now the white bits.
Where's all your goods, Jay? Where's all your gold and your antiques?
I don't know.
Exactly, we've got antique pictures and furniture, and I don't know where they are.
And it's funny how they reported a burglary a day after they started to move all your gear.
yeah.
So the chances are your gold and everything ain't even going to be here. It's going to be gone.
Exactly.
All my jewellery and my watch collection.
Yeah.
What I had
Worth thousands and thousands of pounds.
Yeah, that's just one of them.
This is why they've dumped it like this. So it's going to take you absolute months to find anything in here.
So we just leave it and they can have it all. That's what they probably want.
Well, this is what it is.
You know,
I can't believe it. I'm gobsmacked. I'm absolutely gobsmacked.
This is why we.
And this is a professional company.
Oh yeah, professionally packed. We wanted to pack the house because we could pack it properly, but no, they wouldn't let us do it.
I wonder what the charge
They
is.
said we could come in and do it. They kept saying yeah, and then emailing and saying, oh, you've got till a certain date, this, that, and the other. And then after they emailed, an hour later, Anna got a phone call. we're going in there next week. We're moving it all.
Yeah, whether you
Right.
like
Well,
it or
why?
not.
Why? Even the
don't
guy,
know.
the geezer that was here today, turned round and said, "Why the hell did they move it out of the house? What was the reason for moving it out of the house? Because even if he don't know and he does the job,
What's the urgency?
No, I don't do this job.
well,
What's the urgency for
Yeah.
them to do this to us? All of Christmas with none of our items. None of our items.
oh, the thing, to be honest with you, Anna, is I'd like to see the charge that they're going to put on Jay's property,
Yes.
right, for this professionally packed stuff,
Oh,
where
yeah.
they've actually destroyed
Yeah.
all your worldly goods, because this everything's broke, fucking soaking wet.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? What can you do with this?
I've asked them who their professional company is that's coming to pack, and they won't tell me.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Everyone.
It's funny, isn't it? How
Yeah.
everyone that comes onto the property,
Yeah.
right, you are not allowed to know the name of.
Exactly.
So you cannot do anything against the packing company
Yeah.
because you don't know who they are, and they refuse to tell you
Refuse
who
to
they
tell
were.
me. Yeah.
Refuse.
Yeah, but promise me it'll be done properly.
And if people are thinking for 1 minute the banks and all these different companies ain't colluding together, you're living in dream cuckoo land. They are working together.
Yeah.
It's a little club that are thieving left, right, and centre and destroying people's property left, right, and centre.
This is what they do to you. This is how they treat. This is how human beings treat human beings like this, like trash,
Right.
like dirt.
So at the end of the day, is what do you do? What do you do with this? Now, this is all worthless now. It's worthless.
Suffering. This is all damp.
It's all damp. It's all broke. It's no
There
good
should be
now.
Nice pictures of this. This is probably everything's damp. This is sodding wet.
Yeah.
No, this is a memory foam mattress, not a very old one, sopping wet.
You know what I mean?
But all our white goods, American fridge freezer, all meal air, tumble dryer, dishwasher, washing
Soaking wet.
machine, soaking wet, and the tumble dryer's broken. One of the lids has come off of that.
Yeah.
You know, again, they just don't treat.
So
anybody with
where?
respect.
So this obviously we can see with our own eyes that all this in here is basically rubbish now.
Yeah.
You need a dust cart to come and take it because
Yeah, that's how it
it's
is.
worthless.
And it's
You can't take it. You can't take it and put it in a house because it's all soaking wet.
It's worth a fortune. All
You know
this
what I mean?
stuff, this
You're talking
bed-
thousands and thousands and
this
thousands
bed
of pounds
is
of worth of
sopping
goods.
wet. This bed is sopping wet, and this is a really, really expensive handcrafted wooden bed.
Soaking.
Soaking wet.
I can confirm that is
Yeah.
absolutely
We've slept
sodden.
on air beds over Christmas because we couldn't come and get on bed.
Yeah. They refuse to let them in
Refuse
to
let
get
us
their
in to
goods
get our
over
beds.
Christmas.
It's heartbreaking, absolutely heartbreaking. I mean, look in here, look, they've just chucked rubbish, look, rubbish on top of
All your
actual
goods.
our items. So actually, that is trash. There you go. That's what we think of you. A load of trash.
Put your trash out with your
With
worldly
your
goods.
personal items. Absolutely disgusting. It's outrageous.
Mm.
And I expect people to swallow this and go, yeah, that's all right. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's all right.
Well,
Lovely.
we've got 2 days.
Looks
I
like
don't know
2
where.
months.
I don't know where you're going to start. I don't even know what you're going to take at the end of the day because everything's sopping wet.
Yeah.
Everything's sopping wet and destroyed.
Yeah.
And like you said, this is supposed to have been professionally packed.
Professionally packed.
And the question's got to be asked: is why did they feel the need that they had to empty all your house and put it all out in basically your shed?
Yeah.
Why did they feel the
And
need
leave
to
it
do that?
Get damp and rot while
Yeah.
the house has stood there.
Because they personally destroyed everything you own. They've took your house and they've destroyed everything that you own. So they've basically screwed you left, right, and centre, one foul swoop.
Yeah.
I'm speechless. I'm absolutely speechless. I can't believe that people can still get away with doing things like this.
It's disgusting.
It's just a
This day and
joke,
age.
an
What
absolute
so
joke.
bad to be treated like this. What
See,
have
nothing's
we done
nothing.
to
See,
deserve
that's the
that?
point. The point you've got to get here is that nothing's been packed. Nothing's been treated with care. Nothing.
No.
It's just been
Wrong.
thrown out here, right,
That
in
is
black
why
plastic bags.
I specified, I said, Sarah Brocking, Ashton Pym, and LSL, we need to come in and pack the stuff professionally because Jason has expensive items. God only knows where the antique stuff is. God only knows where the memorabilia is. And that is why I specified we must come and pack the stuff ourselves because we know where everything is and we know. That way it would have been easier, actually, all round for everybody if we'd have packed our own items. But throwing it in here has now made it
It's worthless.
12. It's impossible.
It's worthless.
And
Everything,
worthless.
everything.
These boxes are sopping wet. Sopping wet.
Yeah.
There's going to be, there's going to be photographs of in here that I've got of family.
See, the thing that's disturbing me more than anything else is where's Jay's dead missus's gear? Where's all her stuff?
Yeah, all of her personal items.
All of her personal, even her ashes. Where are they?
Yeah, and I'm glad they're not here to hear this because they're going to be distraught. They've come
Yeah.
around today to try and find the items that their mum has left them.
Exactly.
From her passing, which are in their keepsake boxes.
Yeah.
And I don't know where they are, and God only knows where they are, and I pray that they are in one piece and they are here. There's lots of items that can never ever be replaced for those children. It's heartbreaking. Heartbreaking.
No, that is disturbing. But this is what we're dealing with, people. This is what we're dealing with for the simple fact these people haven't got a heart. All they're interested in is the money. It's the money. We've got to get the money. Don't matter who we trample on. Don't matter whose worldly goods we trash. They don't care. They go home to a nice warm bed and have a nice drop of wine while they discuss how they've tore a family to shreds.
They've had their nice Christmases in their homes.
Oh, of course they have.
And all of our stuff is in here, locked up, and we can't access it. And they've ruined it all.
Oh, what the God is that all over your goods there?
Looks like shit to me.
Doesn't it? Oh my God.
It's disgusting. Look at it all.
Wow.
Professionally packed. My arse.
I don't know where to start. Where's he going to start?
I don't know.
Where
Do we?
I'm going to turn this off now before I'm physically sick.
Yeah.
I just cannot believe that anyone can do.
Ill again, Collins.
Yeah, I just can't believe someone's done this. And I bet they've been paid handsomely for this. The people that are not to be named. They're not to be named. You're not allowed to have their name. You mustn't. We are protecting them. Well, people, do yourself a favour. Try never let these people get at you. You know what I mean? Because you can see they don't give a fuck. They don't give a monkeys about you. Right, I'm going to go because we've got to get some sort of order here. Alright, bye people.
So what we're saying is now, it's down here today, you haven't want to come back tomorrow.
I haven't said that.
Right, so what you said you're waiting for
I'm going to try and
support.
find out
Yeah.
if
From
that pump
who?
can be released
Right, okay.
from whoever gives me a ring back.
Yeah.
Who's dictating all this?
This will be dictated by the insurance company and probably the solicitors.
So the insurance company and the insurance, the solicitors
the
are
insurance
dictating
company-
what goes on here today, are they?
The insurance company pay us to be here,
Right.
so they get our rules, they set our rules.
But they're charging, like you said yourself, they're charging him double,
I don't know, we don't have a fine.
right? You only get half of what he's been charged.
Correct.
So that must be fraud surely along the line there, isn't it?
I wouldn't think so. I wouldn't think it was.
So
fraud.
how can they charge him twice as much, but the person who's being here, they're only giving half? How's that right? Is that right?
Well, it can't be right, but it's what they do, and as a contractor, we accept that because we can't go to the horse's mouth and say, actually, we want that pot. So just like everybody who goes to work, the company earn good, but the employees don't. They earn half. So your hourly rate isn't what you earn.
No, I
Because your hourly
understand.
rate is a
I
lot
earn a
more.
salary.
Yeah.
And my job is a stressful job. People shouting all the time down the phone. But whatever, that's understandable.
Oh, I know.
Buy and sell houses. Well, this situation is really intense. So Joe was asking, look, can I go into the house to get the pump for the washing machine?
We're going over again.
Well, we
Yeah,
are.
but you've been in there you said you can't go in
Yeah.
there, but you've been in there 2 days sleeping.
I'm sleeping.
Well, you've been in there for 2 days, haven't you? You've been in,
Sleeping?
well, what have you been doing in there?
Is that what you think I've been doing, sleeping?
Well, cleaning. Is that what you've been in there?
There is a difference between sleeping
All right,
and
you've
cleaning.
been in there cleaning for 2 days,
why
so
don't-
you can go in there. So it's
Why don't we
to
have
make a
accuracy?
row. To make a row, you're saying, oh, I can't go in there. But you've been in there for 2 days.
No, I'm
it
not
don't
saying-
make sense, does it?
I didn't say I couldn't go in there.
You said, you know, I can't do it.
You
I
wouldn't let
can't
Jay-
take something from the property. That's
Why?
not
Because it's his
going in there.
property.
We're going over the same hole and you're shouting. So why are you shouting?
Oh, come
Why
on.
can't you have a conversation?
All right,
Have I
I
shouted at you?
apologise.
Have I shouted at you?
I
Have
apologise.
shouted at
I
Dave?
apologise for
Have
getting
I
a little
put
bit
up with
airy
loads
on
of
you.
shelving?
Yeah,
Yes.
I
Do you
apologise.
think that's fair?
No, it's not.
Every day you go to work, do you get people shouting at you?
Well, what do you expect though? The job you're doing, mate. At the end of the day, the job you're doing is very stressful. You've seen, you've sat there and you've witnessed, right? You witnessed firsthand how they've destroyed this man's goods,
I
right? You've been in. You've even took enough photos of it
I
yourself.
haven't destroyed his goods.
No, I didn't say. See, listen. I didn't say
You're
you.
shouting, see?
I didn't
Have a conversation.
But you've just used equal volume. You've just used the same volume as he's using right now.
I
Exactly.
ain't got that
Standing back,
voice.
it's-
I ain't got that voice, so.
No, but you tried.
Always
To be
saying,
heard.
always
But you've witnessed yourself, right? You've witnessed yourself how they have treated Jay's goods. And you even said yourself, right, it's disgusting, right? How the hell they've got away with this is unreal. Why they had to remove the gear from his house in the first place, right? But the thing is, Jay asked you to go in there and get some bits for him so he can get his washing machine and that working. And you're saying, no, I'm not allowed in there. But you've been in there for 2 days.
No, I didn't say I wasn't allowed in there.
But what's stopping you just going up and unscrewing a couple of bits of pipe that belongs to him?
I'm not authorised. Don't you understand that?
No, I don't understand it, to be honest.
We get authorised what we can do and what we can't do. We're told in writing what we can do and what we can't do.
So have you made the phone call to ask if you can go in there?
Yep.
And what have they said?
No reply yet.
Why they, what, you haven't been able to get through to them or they haven't replied to us
The
and haven't
message has been
spoken
left.
to you?
The message
So
has
is
been left.
the office closed then for the weekend? That you're,
They tend to close at the weekend, so I
right,
go
so
through
you're trying to phone a
emergency staff.
telephone number where the office is closed?
Say again?
Or you trying to phone a telephone number to speak to people where you know that the office is closed?
Yeah.
So you know the office is closed?
No.
So you know that we can't, you're not going to be able to get the access to go there?
Well,
because
actually,
you know
I
the office is
did
closed?
tell Joe that.
Right.
Yeah, I told him
okay.
that the office is closed and the bank's closed, or the
Right.
company. So we can't get a decision
So, but you
until
told him you're going to phone somebody, so who's the person you're trying to call?
that's the people that I try to ring.
Who are the people who tried to ring?
I'm not allowed to really give that out, am I?
But who are the people who just now tried to make a telephone call to?
Yeah, they're the people that I've just tried to ring, but
But
I'm not
who
allowed
are they?
Yeah, I'm not allowed to give you
Why?
that out.
Why not?
Well, because actually, we're not instructed to give you all this information.
Sorry?
We're not instructed to give you all
Who's
this
not?
information. I'm not.
Well, who are you then? So what company do you belong to? So you're T&S Service.
That's it, yeah.
So who employs you?
In this particular instance, I would have thought it was the asset company.
And the
You're a
asset
fool.
company.
Why don't you know?
Don't know.
Don't know
So
who the
you
asset
work
company is for someone who you
don't
work for.
know. So you get so you go to work for somebody that you don't know.
Yeah. We work for estate agents as
Wow.
well.
Do you?
Yeah. And they do exactly the same.
Do
So I
they?
don't know what
Estate agents
landlord.
do what the same? What
I
do
don't
estate
know
agents do?
what the landlord name.
Sorry, estate agents do exactly the same. What's that?
I don't know what the landlord name is, but I know what the estate agents is.
I know who the estate agents are. BMH Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got the keys.
No. I'm just pointing out to you that I work for for agents and
Yes.
owners,
Yes.
but we actually don't deal with the owners. We deal with the estate agents. So
Right. But who are you employed by today to come here to do this?
I don't know. One of the asset companies. That's all I know.
So you don't know who you're working for. So you rock up to come to work today. You don't know who you're working for.
More or less. More or less.
That's a bit of an odd way to do business, isn't it?
Is it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
This is all stemmed from a bit of pipe that belongs to the washing machine.
That belongs to.
That belongs to Jason. That's
A
Can
bit
you
of-
just go in there?
A bit of fitted pipe. Okay.
Yeah, fitted pipe. All you have to do is
Yeah,
go in there,
he owns-
unscrew the pipe, take it out. That's it.
Okay.
We're not asking for access to the house.
No.
We've asked you to go in there. You've been in there for a few days doing whatever you're doing, clearing up.
Yeah.
So why can you not remove the bit of pipe
Good,
that
'cause I'm
belongs
not
to the washing
authorised.
machine?
Why can't you understand that
Well,
authorised?
why are you
bit?
not authorised?
Because I haven't been told to do that.
Why do you need to be
And they
told
must
to do
know.
it?
Yeah, but why? Yeah, why do you
They-
be told to remove a bit of pipe? We've asked you. We've said to you, can you remove a bit of pipe?
Yeah.
He's even shown
Because
the
you
paperwork.
can't authorise me to do
Do you know
something
what? If
on
that
the
was
site.
me, if that was me, I'd go, do you know what? I see you in a really awful situation. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go in the house and take the pipe out and give it to you. What is the problem?
What would be the problem if
Yeah.
you turn around and say I'm not paying your invoice?
What, to remove a bit of pipe?
Ah, here we go. Comes down to pounds and pence.
Ah, so
There
you're
you
not,
go.
because you're not being paid to remove the pipe.
What if they... No, I don't want money to pay to do that.
So what are you saying then?
But what if they turn around and say, well, actually, we're not paying for the invoice now?
What, because you moved a bit of pipe?
Because
Well, don't be so ridiculous.
I'm not moving a pipe. I'm getting a probably about £300 pump
Right,
out of the house
yes.
with no authorisation and giving it to you.
But you know
But
that
that's
it's
our
his
thing,
property.
That's our property.
You know what I mean?
But
Yeah.
it doesn't matter whether I know it's your
So they've taken all these property. This is the point, mate. Right? They've taken all these property out there, but they've left bits in there. £300 worth of pump. You just agreed with,
Assume-
but it's his. It belongs to him.
Assume-
So why can't he have it? Because he needs it to put his stuff in.
No, he doesn't need the pump. He doesn't need the pump to put the washing machine into a house. Trust me. I know what I'm talking about. You do not need...
But
that
then it's
pump.
still his property. Do you understand that?
The light switches are his property. The poles are his property. The curtain poles. The curtains are his property.
Right.
So why hasn't he requested all of that?
Why does he want them?
Exactly. Because he doesn't know.
But he doesn't need that
Yeah, but he
pump.
doesn't know what they've removed and what they ain't
Yeah, because
removed
it's not
out of that
allowed
house
in
because
there.
they won't allow him in
Yeah.
there. You've got privileged knowledge to what's in that house.
Yeah.
He hasn't got a clue. You can see where his goods are.
Yeah.
99% of his goods are smashed, ruined,
Yeah.
flooded.
Yeah.
Crap.
And
Well,
also-
basically, most of it's got to go in the bin.
other boxes
Thousands of
are
pounds
missing.
worth of gear.
The other boxes
And you're
are
sitting there with
missing.
that attitude and you wonder why we cop an attitude.
And the other boxes
My
that we,
attitude-
the other boxes
my
that
attitude
we can't find,
is
maybe in
the
the
same as
house,
it
we're
was when I
taking
first
your
met
word
you
for
guys.
that you've cleared it.
So again,
All the other boxes that we're missing stuff, we're taking your word for the fact they're not in there. How do we know they're not in there? Because we're not allowed to go in there.
okay.
So there could be other stuff in there, but we don't know what's in there because we're not allowed to go in, but you are,
Yeah.
because you've been in there for a few days cleaning.
Yeah.
So therefore, I'll have to take your word on the fact that there is nothing left in there, if that's what you're saying, but that there's a pump in there, so one thing you don't get the pump. It's like a real small thing that's now blown into some huge, great big...
Well, it's put a value to the price, and that's I think unfortunately what you've not done. Put a value to it,
To what?
to the pump. Put a value to that, and not being authorised to take that pump out of the house. Supposing there was, I don't know, a jewellery box in the house, and you told me, go and get that jewellery box,
Yeah,
bring it to me.
yeah,
Okay. I bring that to you.
yeah.
I'm not authorised to take that out of the house. Who's in trouble? Me or you? You, because you requested it.
But there again, you look at it from a different point of view.
No,
That's theft, isn't it? That's theft. You know it's his property, right? You know that it should have been removed from the house.
That I can't talk
That's theft
about
then, isn't
that.
it?
I
Because
can't.
they're basically
How is it his
holding their...
property?
It's his property. He bought that stuff, and they're supposed to return everything that's in that house, right? They're supposed to return to Jason,
Yeah.
right? You're telling us, right?
Right.
They haven't done what they said on the tin because the curtains are still in there, curtain rails and everything in there, light shades and all that are all still in there. All his property, right? Right or wrong? Am I missing the point
I
here?
have no idea.
Well, is it, what do you mean you don't
And
know?
also,
I don't
it's
know
still
who
his
owns that
property because
property,
his
do I?
name's on the deeds. His name's on the deeds, it's still his property. Until that property is sold, it belongs to Jason. Until that property is sold.
Why isn't he living in it then?
Because
Well,
they
you
were
tell
stolen
me-
from him.
You tell me why he's not living in it, because he should be.
Well,
You tell
was
me
stolen
why
from
he's
him.
not
You
living
know
in it.
why.
Yeah.
I don't know why, do I? I wasn't involved in any of this. All
No,
I am
exactly.
here.
You weren't involved in any of it.
Huh?
You were here to obviously open the door and let us in to get our stuff.
Yeah.
But you know full well there's a pump in there that's missing, that we need it. So all we've said to us, can you go in there, not us,
Yeah.
can you go in there, get the pump? You've been in there for a couple of days, you've seen it, unscrew it, bring it out. Obviously you're not going to, so that's in a conversation, whatever, we'll take it up with LSL. Because, you know, yet again, we've had another stressful situation that should have just been nice and easy today to come get the stuff and go.
I think it should have been.
Well, it should have been, yes. So, you know, and it's obviously created a whole big nightmare over a bit of pump, over a pump,
Well,
basically.
A price pump. Something that is valued,
Yeah,
that
it's his
has a
property.
value.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how much it's worth, it's his property, isn't it?
Exactly, that's the point. That's the point. It's our property. It doesn't matter how much the value of it is.
It
And
comes
if
straight
you
round.
take someone's property, that's theft.
I haven't taken it.
Who's taking it then? If you're refusing to give us our property, what is that? Am I stupid?
It's not your
Or is
property.
well, Jason, right? Jason's property is in that house that should have been returned to him,
Yes.
right? Now, if someone is purposely stopping you, taking your property,
Yeah.
right, does that tantamount as theft?
Yes.
But
Does it?
Withholding
Because you are
your property.
withholding your
Yeah,
property.
yeah.
do you
Exactly.
have access to that property?
I don't have access to
No,
it.
but
And
does Jane have access?
Joe, no, because
So
this is
therefore-
why they play the game how they play it.
Right.
Because they won't let him in, right? They
You
threaten
don't-
him
can I
with
just
police
talk
and
now?
everything
Can I
else.
just talk now?
Yeah, you go for it.
Yeah. If it was Jay's property, why hasn't he got access?
All right.
Exactly. Well, he has, but it's not court.
No,
Because police, this dodgy bailiff company and all the rest of it concluded, right, to have fake paperwork to remove him from his house. Ed Jason was in honour. He was paying his mortgage. He was paying it, right? But they concluded, right, produced fake paperwork and got him out of the house. They removed him under a warrant for trespassers. Jay was never a trespasser. It was his house. So they used legislation to remove trespassers from people's houses and whatever when they've bulldozed their way in, right? They used that legislation to remove Jay out of it.
So
and they
there's
assaulted
no
him.
arrears at all on the mortgage.
Yes, of course there was arrears.
They
But
repossessed the house.
yeah, but he was in honour. He was still paying. He wasn't not paying nothing.
No.
He had an
He was
agreement
paying.
with the bank.
He had an agreement with them, and they
No, they wouldn't
welched on that
speak to him.
agreement.
But the thing is, when you sign up for a mortgage, it do say, if you do not keep up the payments, you will lose the house. It says that as clear, and it has done for the last 35 years.
Yeah.
It was put through
If
court.
he had
and
an
it was
agreement
actually
with the
said-
bank, because it's actually
No.
no,
We
he
can't-
had an agreement with the bank. Yes, because he's not very well
I
as a
can't prove,
vulnerable
I can't prove that. I
person.
can't argue that, can I?
No, you
How
can't,
can I
because-
possibly?
no, you
But
can't argue
was
that, but
he
he
paying
can.
all of the mortgage? Was every payment up to date? The answer is no, because it would not be here.
Yeah. Rubbish.
Well, I know because it doesn't agree with you, but
Yeah.
that is what the facts are.
Well, he had an agreement with the bank, and the bank fucked him over. That's why.
Well, that
Yeah,
does sound
and that's
sharp.
what we're going to talk about.
Right, we've been granted a couple of days to remove Jay's stuff. This horrible little toe rag was constantly with his snidey jibes. He was basically winding everyone up all day, just trying to get reactions from us, which he got, which he then used against us a little bit later, because after this day, he's supposed to have turned up the next day, which was a Sunday, but he refused to turn up because he said that we were being too aggressive towards him. I couldn't understand him because he was purposely having a go all the time. And the final straw for us is when we asked where was Jay's deceased missus's ashes. And his reaction was, I don't give a shit about your ashes or your missus's ashes. I'm here to stop you getting back in the house and open these doors to this shed so you can get your crap out. So get your crap out or I'll just lock up and go. This was this prick's attitude all day. He was just digging all day. But then we started to notice that a lot of stuff had been stolen. Later on, we found out that they had reported a burglary the day after they started to move Jay's goods. Police were informed, police went, police asked, how did it get burgled? The place is locked up, watertight. The only person we knew to be on the site at the time of the alleged burglary was this little Scroats security company. He was giving it the large one all day that he was a bad man. He was a cage fighter and we should be worried. He jumped Jason in the morning with 3 of his mates in front of police, was filmed, but funny enough, the film went missing. Go on.
This was a chair that my nan bought me this when I was a baby. Right, a little rocking chair, look. Right, this is over 45 years old, this is, right? Now, this is one of the things I used to hide my jewellery in.
As you can see.
Empty. Right, I had Cartier watches in there. My wife's Cartier watch, I had a platinum necklace in there. I had a 9 carat gold, or 18 carat gold solid gold Amiga that I bought her for her 18th birthday. Mate, untold stuff. I had her engagement ring, all in there.
It's all gone.
It's all gone missing. Right. What else I had? I had another Cartier in there, I think. That was full of jewellery. Gone.
Jay's just confirmed that all his electric drill and all that is all missing. Has been stolen, obviously. Yeah, there's his box. All gone. So they've stolen all his tools as well.
Pandora, Alex's Pandora for her birthday, Christmas. You know, these are expensive, so this has recently been bought, and obviously the box is empty, along with lots of other bits and pieces. This is another example of thieving people, thieving our stuff. There you go. Thank you.
This was a chronograph, all stainless steel watch. Right, I've just found the box in here. Right.
Empty.
Right, look, there's a spare link off of it. Look.
Look, Pandora box. Been missing.
Take this out of the oven.
Brand new. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Look, stuff's all been thrown.
Stole his Wii. It's Jay's leather sofas. A lot of money's worth. Sodden right through. As you can see, rotting away.
Floor.
Hold on.
Absolutely waterlogged. These are certificated. If you look at the back of this frame here, these are certificated, genuine Salvador Dali prints. This is worth thousands of pounds. Look what they've done. Right, they've just thrown it on the floor. It was here. They've been walking over it.
I don't need that.
Right.
Excuse me. Yeah, get all this coal. Will!
All see. All smashed. Everything's smashed.
Just shove, bruv.
Once
it'll come. This is all busted.
Hold on, let me get it.
Have they got all the boxes out of this one?
Yeah, it's all right, mate. This is all bust up, but
Now, Joe.
these are my wedding presents when I married my wife, the one that passed away with a brain tumour. Yeah,
All wet, soaking wet.
All my wedding presents, look, all here. Look. Right.
All soaking wet. All his laptops and other bits and pieces, miscellaneous stuff that they've just ripped out and thrown. As you can see, all soaking wet. Absolutely rubbish now. All fit for the bin.
Yeah, Peter, if you move
Table, all smashed.
Let me get
Stuck in there out of the way. All stereo equipment, thousands of pounds worth of stereo equipment. All soaking wet. Absolutely useless. Speakers. All speakers, all soaking wet. Absolutely useless.
Speakers, £6 a piece, they are.
Will puking up because because of the stench of what's in here now with all Jay's stuff and what he's witnessing. It makes you sick to the stomach. Right, there you have it, people. Jay never ever stopped paying his mortgage. He believed that he had a deal with the bank to pay a reduced rate. And then the bailiffs come and turfed him out of his house, or beat him up, then kicked him out of his house with the big hard man, who turned out to be a bit of a plum, to be honest. Security, who we found out never even had a license to do that particular work. But that's something else we've got to go on. They smashed all these bits and pieces, as you see, stole what they could put in their pockets. We can't prove who it was because they refused to tell us who entered the building, who packed or professionally so-called packed his goods. They've refused everything. Any names, anything, any person or persons to deal with Jay's property, they've refused to tell us who they was. So we can't get them, which is just proves what this scam. This is what it is. It's just a dirty scam. The most sickening thing about all this is we've never been able to find Jay's deceased missus's ashes. And you see the attitude of them. They just don't care. We've got your house. That's the end of it. A lot of stuff was stolen, as you see. There was a lot more stolen that we hadn't got on film. Jay had a lot of memorabilia, a guitar with Amy Winehouse signature on it, all the stuff like that, all missing, all gone. So a lot of criminal damage. Police were informed and refused to act on it. Like we say, they're all in it together. What more can we say? I'm going to leave it all down to yous now to make your own minds up. But as far as I'm concerned, they're just sick. They're sick people. Alright? Be lucky, people. See you later.